What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Stop Messing With It. My favorite subject, Marvel vs Capcom Infinite. Please? That's right. But this time we're going to be doing a little bit different. Some comment sections on some of the videos that we made on Marvel vs Capcom Infinite have said that I am being too negative. So I decided to be a little positive in this video about Marvel vs Capcom Infinite in the most righteous way possible. So this is what I came up with. Injustice 2. Batman vs Superman.
Understand. There's no time. Ultimate punch.
One of the biggest questions that have been asked in comic book history. Even though we've gotten a lot of cartoon videos in that, you know, Batman vs Superman, Martha part in the movie last time.
What does that mean? Why did you say that name?
You know, the question has been answered, I think. Anyways, my point here is this. Injustice 2 didn't get a lot of hatred or flagged or negativity like Marvel vs Capcom is getting. And I was wondering why. Why is this happening? Now you're probably wondering, what is he talking about? Well, let me explain. Darkseid was a day one DLC character. He was worth $5.99. You could pre-order the game, get him for free, and you get Darkseid in the game. If you didn't pre-order the game, you got the game but without Darkseid, so you have to pay the $5.99. Brainiac was also a DLC character. And hold on, pump the brakes real quick. A lot of people in the comment sections are going to quickly type, what are you talking about? He's an unlockable character. True. You could unlock him through finishing the story mode on hard mode. Yes, if you finish the story mode on hard mode and beat Brainiac, you got him for free. But there was a way for you to pay $5.99 for this character. Or was it $6.99? I'm not too sure. It's between those two prices. But the simple fact that NetherRealms did this didn't raise any flags from nobody or questions. Nobody did nothing negative about it. People let it slide. Let it happen. And yet Marvel vs Capcom hasn't come out yet, and people already crapping it out. They're talking crap about it, making as negative as they can about it. The game hasn't come out yet, but nobody's still talking about Injustice 2. Now I'm not flip-flopping here. I'm just saying, let's be fair, okay? Marvel vs Capcom Infinite is shaping up to be a confusing game. The character models look like crap. I'll give him that. But some of the characters in Injustice 2 didn't look that great either when they were in trailers. And that was one of the things that people were outspoken about. When they showed Supergirl for the first time in a trailer, for the reveal trailer, people were like, what is wrong with her face? The same thing that they're saying about Chun-Li. They can change the faces. They can change things in the game still. There's still time. But people are being unfair about this. Excuse me. These two games, and because you said, before anybody says you can't compare them, yes you can. They're fighting games. They're both fighting games. For God's sakes, they're fighting games. NetherRealm has 4 packs coming out with different characters. The first pack that's coming out right now, or should I say season 1 or whatever they want to call it, came out with Red Hood, Sub-Zero, Starfire, and I forgot what the 4th person was. Was there a 4th person or a 3rd person? It was 3 people. I gotta look at that video again. But anyways, they already have DLC packs ready. They had them before the game came out. The game was announced and then the DLC packs were announced. Yet nobody attacked them for that. Nobody said anything. There was no outrage, no nothing. Yet we here at Marvel vs Capcom Infinite are outraged that they have a 6-character DLC ready for it after lunch. I've been one of those that said stuff about it. Sigma is a DLC character that's inside the game. Black Panther is a DLC character behind a paywall for the game, and he's inside the game. So yes, I have talked about it, but I'm not defending them for this. I'm just saying, why hasn't anybody talked about Injustice 2 doing this? This is the point. If you're gonna talk about one game, talk about the other. But they're not. Not everybody's gonna do it because it depends on the level of fanboyism and how much you care about the game. Marvel Vs Capcom Infinite is more known than Injustice. Injustice has only had 2 games. Marvel Vs Capcom has had 6 games. I think that's the right number. I don't know. And I'm not talking about Marvel vs. Capcom Versus. I'm talking about Capcom fighting games involving other franchises, as in Marvel characters. I believe there's 6. Street Fighter versus Capcom. Street Fighter versus X-Men. Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Ultra Marvel vs. Capcom 3. 6 games. So they have more under the belt to prove. That's why. But I still think it's not fair. That a lot of people are calling negatively here to Marvel vs. Capcom 3, 4, Infinite, whatever. But Injustice 2 got away with a lot of stuff, and it is getting away with a lot of stuff. But sadly, that's how the world goes. And we focus on different things and other people don't. Injustice 2 was not on our radar. And we're not big fans of Injustice 2 or Injustice games altogether. We are not fans of Mortal Kombat games here. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I've tried getting those games, but to me, they're a little clunky. They're not as smooth and as combo friendly as a Marvel vs. Capcom game. Of course, for Mortal Kombat, you have to put a certain button at the right time to create a combo. And it takes skills. I'm not saying it doesn't. My skills are not set for that. Different strokes for different people. That's all there is. Now, hopefully after I make this video, you guys understand that I'm not just all negativity on Capcom. I'm not. I do believe they have a chance of making a good game here. I do believe they have a chance of fixing a lot of problems they've already been told about. I believe that they can do this. Of course, they won't be able to put X-Men because Marvel has their hands down their throats, telling them that they can't put X-Men characters because of Fox. Which is horrible. It just sucks. But instead of crying about it, whining about it, let's give them a chance. Let's give new characters that they're going to be putting in the games a chance. Hopefully they're interesting characters that are we've always thought, oh wow, man, what would happen if this character and this character were together? Or what if Ryu and Iron Fist actually fought Daredevil and Luke Cage? What fight would that be? Something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Why don't they use those characters? I'll be glad if they put Daredevil in the game. I think that'd be a cool character to have. Let's see what happens. I know a lot of people want to Gambit and all of them back, but that's a big chunk of the roster. X-Men characters is a huge roster pick. And for them to be in a game like this, it will take a lot of the roster that Marvel wants to have in the game. That's another thing. We're not thinking about it that way. Some people just want Magneto and Wolverine in it, but there's people that want Sentinel, Storm, X-23, Deadpool, Cable. They want Cable back. Cyclops. They want these characters back. But these are a lot of characters that you want in the game. But apparently Marvel doesn't. Marvel wants to put new characters that are forgotten or never been heard before, like Captain Marvel, which I never heard of until recently. And that's not a bad idea. Oh well. You know what, guys? We just gotta give them a chance. And like I said, if Injustice 2 didn't get that much crap for it, maybe we should go easy on Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. But this is my opinion. This is my gaming view. I'm not trying to flip-flop. Don't ever say I'm flip-flop.